Kindly indulge me as we would go far beyond 2 minutes in this introductory session of the book of Philemon. As we begin the book of Philemon today, I would want to give you a summary of what the book is about. Philemon was a wealthy man who offered his house as a meeting place for the church. Many theologians believe that this church was what grew to become the Colossian church. Philemon owned slaves, and these slaves were assigned to various tasks in his mansion. There was this particular guy, this young man called Onesimus, who was a slave. Now he worked in the inner chambers. He probably had access to the bedroom of Philemon and other security-prone areas in the house. So this young man stole something very valuable and ran from Colossae to Rome. Rome was the big city. So it was like some servant stealing his boss's money from Kophye or Kumasi and running to Accra to live the Accra life. It was in Rome that Onesimus met Apostle Paul while Paul was on one of his evangelism campaigns. Now someone would ask, how come Paul was in prison and yet he had the privilege of going out of prison to evangelize? This was because Paul was a Roman citizen, and Roman citizens had many privileges, including opportunities where, if you were a Roman citizen in prison, you could request an opportunity, something like an exeat, to go out of prison to take care of a certain business of yours, and then you come back to prison to sleep. But was Paul not a Jew? How did he become a Roman citizen? Yes, Paul was 100% Jew from the tribe of Benjamin, but he was born in Tarsus, which was part of the Roman province of Sicilia, which was a free city. It is believed that his father also obtained Roman citizenship. How come he easily got the Roman citizenship? So Paul was a dual citizen. He was a Jew, but also had Roman citizenship. It is similar to saying that a Ghanaian was born in the USA and has US citizenship, but his mom and dad are both Ghanaians. That was Paul's story. So he had that advantage as 100% Jew, yet with privileges that Roman citizens had at the time. So because of that privilege, though he was in prison, he could request to go out and preach. So in one of those episodes, he met Onesimus. And while interrogating him after Onesimus received Jesus, Paul realized that Onesimus was the slave of Philemon. Wow, what a coincidence. Paul knew Philemon well because it was through Paul that Philemon became born again. So this book of Philemon is the letter that Paul wrote to Philemon, urging him to forgive Onesimus and to take him back no longer as a slave, but as a fellow brother in Christ. Paul wrote the letter, put the letter in the hands of Onesimus, and asked him to take the letter to Philemon in Colossae. What was contained in that letter is what we will be looking at. It is such an intriguing and touching story of love, forgiveness, and reconciliation. I pray your days are blessed every day as we go through this awesome story of Philemon. The shalom of Yahweh be upon you.